All right, so let's start. Can you tell us a little bit more about those times when you were a bass technician for Godsmack and Limp Bizkit, and also Slightly
Well,
Stupid?
I started out working for my first gig was with Limp Bizkit, and even though I worked at a guitar store when I was a kid, like 18 years old on up for a couple years, and I had a coworker there that was a guitar tech that helped build instruments, and he taught me a lot about working on instruments. So I kind of became a tech through then, and taught my techs how to tech when I was with Alien Ant Farm. So I was working on music, like trying to work on ideas for a new Ant Farm record with Fred Durst,
All right.
and he wanted to do production and songwriting, and so when so him and I kind of got pretty close for a while there, and
How did you meet him?
are people that like our manager and his manager, like I guess his manager reached out or something, or said that these guys are looking for producers, and he kind of put his hat in the mix, and he said, I'll meet you guys anytime you want to meet. And I said, well, I'm available right now if you want to come meet and hang out. So I drove out to LA and hung out with them, and he just ended up saying, "Hey, do you want to come back to my house? Let's get some drinks and whatever, and we'll go back to the house and just hang out." And I
Well,
was
it
like,
sounds
"Sure,
cool.
let's go." And he goes, "Don't worry about it. If Yeah," he was like, "Don't worry about it. If you end up drinking or whatever, I have extra rooms. You can stay here, whatever." Okay, cool. So we hung out all night. We had a real good time. I woke up in the morning and he was kind of showing me some things, so we started working on it all day. And once we came up with a really cool like idea or song, I hit up Dryden, the singer of Ant Farm, and
Yeah.
said, "Hey, get up here. We have this idea. Let's work on it." And that was kind of like the first 24 hours of meeting Fred. We were already, working, hanging out at his house, having drinks, and then working on music.
What year was this?
I think that was 2000. I don't know. That it had to been like somewhere around 2011 or something like that. 2010, somewhere around there.
I thought that it was earlier than that.
No, because I was in school. I went to Berkeley College of Music in 2007 to 2009.
All
And
right.
then Metallica hit us up to do a show opening up a festival
Oh yeah, I
at
remember
Knebworth,
that.
England.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, so when they did that, we decided to do another record. And when we did another record, we went out and toured first as a band and kind of got the name out there that we were, a band again, the original lineup. And
Yeah.
then that's when, we got a record deal and we started working on the record, and then we met Fred. So it hadn't been around maybe 2010, 2011.
All right. All right. Now I get the whole picture. Yeah, because when was the first time that you decided to leave the band? Speaking about Alien Ant Farm.
I left in
Six,
2006, I
right?
think, the first time to go back to college, and I stayed in college till 2009. And I was kind of going back and forth and playing weekends with them every once in a while, but once I was done in 2009, then I was like, okay, now I can go back to playing with them. So I rejoined the band, and we had problems when I left. We definitely had problems,
Yeah,
and
no.
I chose to go to school over to be in the band. So I basically quit the band, and
That
then
was a
when
wise
I
decision,
came
actually.
back, I mean, I thought it was the right thing for me to do at the time, and I loved going to school, so that was a really good thing. And then in 2014, same kind of thing. Like we weren't getting along, things weren't going well, not the way that I saw or thought they should go. and I hit up Fred Durst on. I hit him up like in March or whatever, or February, and said, "Hey man, I'm looking for a job. I want to get out of this situation,
All right.
and I want to keep doing what we're doing. Do you have anything I can do? Production. I've been around this stuff for so many years." And he goes, "Well, can you tech? Because we need a bass tech." I said, "Oh yeah, I can tech." So he hired me, and I was with them for, I don't know, like half a year, a couple tours, whatever. And then Godsmack was looking for somebody, and they had a lot of similar tour personnel. Like they had the same tour manager, the same sound guy, and a photographer. Like there's several people that were working with Limp Bizkit, also worked with Godsmack, so they offered me the job for Godsmack, and they happened to be from Boston, where I was living at the time.
All right.
So I went over there and met with them, started hanging out with them, and they're like, "Yeah, you got the job." And I just started working for Robbie for the next couple years, and toured, the world with them for the next couple years. And in 2016 is when I started doing guitar and bass tech for the band Slightly Stupid, and I'm still with them now.
All right. So, are you still waiting for them to get on tour in order to be helping them with the bass stick?
Yeah, COVID hit us pretty hard, and they shut our industry down. They're just allowing it to open back up. We have concert dates set for the middle of August and after that, but we're not doing like a full on tour. We're just kind of doing like a weekend run, maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. But we're going to be doing that all the way until we do our big Cancun Resort Festival at the end of the year in
Wow,
December.
I didn't
So
know. Maybe I
we're
can
just going
go.
to be.
I'm located here at the peninsula
Well,
right now.
they sell out real quick, man. It sells
Oh,
out like in
is
a
it
matter
already
of
sold out?
like a
I
couple
didn't know
minutes.
about it, bro.
I,
Otherwise, I would have done
yeah,
something.
it's called Closer to the Sun, and it's in Riviera Maya, and it's at the Hard Rock Riviera Maya, and yeah, it's usually like the beginning of December, like December 5th through the 8th or something like that, or 9th or something, but it's always every year that it's there at the Hard Rock.
Well, you know what happened once that the people started touring, then everyone wanted tickets for any concert that would come out. And I thought that concert was going to be about electronic music, like a rave. I didn't know that
Yeah.
it was going to be about rock. Otherwise, I would have done something in order to go. But anyways,
Well, it's more like like a reggae thing. It's like a reggae festival. It's like everyone's hanging out and doing all kinds of drugs and listening to reggae music in the sun.
just like always, right?